Hi Twin Flames, this is Jennifer and I am here today. We're going to try to do a little bit of a special romance version of this all signs reading. I read oracle cards and tarot cards for you and your person based on your zodiac sign. So I give 4 cards for each element and we go over what is the general message for the element. And then I do 6 tarot and 3 oracle for each sign. You can watch yours, you can watch your person's. It's generally more accurate for the sign of the twin flame that's watching. Okay, so bottom of the deck here we have separation. So today I'm going to use the romance oracle, the romance angels, work your light, and then my usual animal, color, and Rider Waite decks. We're going to start with water today. And we will get started. So this came up on the bottom of the deck during the pre-shuffle, which is that and the mirror card are my 2 favorite cards in that deck, but I really love that card. Just the whale, you know, for me is really ancient wisdom, and the dolphin is the Lemurian Atlantis symbol we use a lot in shamanic journeying. And so those are powerful images for me with the twin, you know, mirroring image. So I just wanted to mention on Fiverr, I have my twin flame gigs starting at $5, and we'll take these. And then for another day. And I also have my Patreon and my TikTok. So here's what we have for water. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And then we have Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. The beautiful, the Akashic records, Hall, and then play, have fun, celebrate, don't be too serious. And I have a lot, actually lately I've had more requests for Akashic work to read the records, more so like for the twin that's healing, like the feminine, to get themselves into a better place, which is a really empowering energy. So, of course, so I've talked about this before. We had a card fall out, the starfish card, which is a feminine card for me. It's a 59. You got worth waiting for, and I'm reading that right now as you guys aren't trying to rush it. Like, you guys are taking your time. And because I don't, you know, like all other readers pretty much, don't wait to make the plans of your life for your twin to come in. You need to start that first, because that's the codependency aspect. You need to start you're making your plans, going forward with your life. And sometimes that's what the Akashic record can help you work with, is, you know, reading the past, present, future of the energies. And because you can't always choose your highest timelines, the green wanted to fall out, and the red. So very appropriate for Valentine's Day. And then maybe some of you have blocked yourself off a little bit. That's what's coming through with this play and the give your relationship a chance, because we can get into taking things very, very seriously, and sometimes we do need to like lighten up and just be a little fun and a little flirty and not so focused on, you know, where is this relationship going? What are we doing? There might need to be a little bit of lightheartedness in the connection right now. They are showing me that rose quartz. Okay. 5:15. So we're going to start with Cancer. And I am also going to, wow. This was a very, very similar to a reading that came out yesterday. I want to say it was Leo. Gosh. I love this card. I was just talking about the pink. And I'm going to draw a romance angels for each one. So the Wasp Spirit, let's talk about it. It's probably the most painful card in this deck. It's just saying you are going through something that hurts. And I can see that with the Two of Cups in reverse, you know. You might feel like it wasn't reciprocated in the past. It's not reciprocated now. They don't feel the same way you do. Your person is hiding their feelings very, very much. Release your ex. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Your person might be wondering why you're holding on to someone that you say you're not really into yet, or still, or why they're still in your life so much. And then we also have the Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, so, you know, your person just is, this is the card of abundance, right? This is a chameleon with gemstones falling out of it. You have the Sun, the High Priestess, and the Three of Wands. All of these cards about, you know, together especially, they're just, they're waiting for this big manifestation to come into them. It's like they've uncovered like a secret of the universe, and the power that they feel is just drawing magnetically things to them. They are holding their feelings for you very concealed, very tight to their chest. And so I think it's leading you, you know, you've got your own card and you're in reverse here. It's really like, you're really trying to figure out, which way am I going? And why does this hurt so badly? And I do think it's going, this Hermit energy and the One energy is going to lead you to finding out, you know, you do have that Magician energy inside yourself, and you can make a break with the ex or the current, you know, person in your relationship if that's what needs to happen, and you can move on into the new start in this relationship. Okay. Hi, Scorpio. So this is the Scorpio card for me in this deck. It is a rebirth is assured. You also have the Cyan card is very much about speaking your truth. There you are in the reverse, and you have the Empress and the Ace of Cups. They have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and Three of Hearts. Sorry, Three of Swords. And they have time. So they have the Fool card in this deck. I really am feeling with these cards for some reason. Okay. Warrior woman. That makes sense. Okay. And then I really am feeling like you are going through this emotional rebirth, like really trying to figure out what you want. The Empress here can be about, you know, them two being a pair. I do think it's more about you. Your person may have tried to move on from you and put you in the friend zone, and that may have really hurt you. You may have done that to them. You may have rejected their cup of love when they came forward out of fear, because this Warrior Woman card is saying, what would you do if you could do whatever you wanted and you weren't afraid? There is a call here for you to really move out of fear into love. And I think that's what this honeymoon card is actually about, is like, if we don't even really realize sometimes the level of fear that we're living in on a day-to-day basis, because this is a world of polarity and we are within it. It's all fear-based, and we get to thinking that is just normal, but truly this is a journey of moving you into unconditional love. And you know, your person does want to begin again. I think you're really hesitant because, I mean, you have the sword in front of your face, like, don't come near me. You're going through some sort of transformation right now, and they did see, I think, that they treated you wrong in the past, but they're going to come towards you, and you need to ask yourself, you know, what is it that I really want? Do I really want this fear, or do I want something closer to love? All right. Hi, Pisces. Oof, oof, oof. So much big old movement here. 11:05. Okay. Again, with these kind of hermit colors and the transformation. So the water signs are going through transformation. Oh, your person. Again, with this 10 of Swords. Oh, look, look, look. You're not talking about this. You want this to come back together. You want this rebirth. You want this communication, and you want an offer. And look, we have the Knight bringing the Ace of Pentacles. So they're also coming to talk to you about the betrayal that happened in the past, because they want to stop feeling bad about this. They understand and have seen, I'm getting for some of them, their third eye has opened. They are seeing beyond the veil, and they have the card number 33, you have the card 11. So these are master builder numbers, and you know, they have the 10 and you have the 10-10, right? So there's a lot of mirroring going on here, especially with this. You guys like want the same thing. You guys love each other. They want to tell you this. They want to rush towards you. There is a fear stopping them of what happened in the past. They're not quite done processing all of this information, and it is stopping them from coming forward. You are ready to receive this pentacle here, but you just can't figure out why they're not coming forward. I do think that you are going through a little bit of a transformation. We're going to get one of each of these cards for you and see what's going to happen here on Valentine's Day and around it. Oh, they want 2. Oh my gosh, they want 3. Okay. Flirt, love yourself first, express your love. So they do want you to be open with your feelings. Even to the point they're saying of making a gesture. You could reach out if you wanted to. Don't dim your light to fit in. If you feel like that is aligned for you, and you must feel that in your heart, go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Be flirtatious, and just make sure you're putting yourself first and really loving yourself, and not having that codependent energy, you know, that we get in where we're waiting for them to come towards us. Do your own thing, make yourself happy, and also, you know, tell them that you love them if that's what you want to do. But only you will know if that's the right time. The cards are just saying that for some of you, it just may be the right time to put your foot out there, because I do think that they are a little bit worried about the way that things went in the past, the way they treated you, and if you will accept them. Okay, we're gonna get started with air signs. Hi, air signs. So we're going to draw 2 of the romance oracles and 2 of the work your light and talk about it, and then each of the individual signs is going to get 6 tarot and 3 oracle plus an individual one of each of these cards. Okay, soulmate and keep an open mind. So some of you are still hung up on the differences between you and your soulmate. And in general, it is true that they always are, there always are obstacles in a true twin flame connection. There always is things that you have to fully open your mind and heart to, accepting that you may be judged, you may be criticized, you may be, you know, all sorts of different things. Awakening and yes, just say yes. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Okay, so I think actually this is more of your person, because I do think for most of you, you have accepted this as a twin flame and you are on your journey doing the work, and your twin is awakening to this fact and they want to say yes to it, but they are afraid and they don't really understand. I think for a lot of you, you haven't said that, the twin word. They might think it's a soulmate or some kind of, I don't know, spell or something, you know, whatever people use to try to explain the beyond the veil and everything that goes along with the spiritual awakening. To be honest, I don't get a ton of dark night of the soul energy here. I actually feel like it's pretty light and they're doing the work. I do feel like a lot of them are very old souls, and this new moon has triggered their awakening. I see that moon right there. That's for Gemini. Okay, and then they just really want to be with you. Okay, for some of you, that's for Libra, and some of you have a third party situation. So that's another obstacle that will need to be dealt with. And anyway, I just want to mention before I get really into this that I have gigs on Fiverr for twin flames. They're half off through tomorrow and they start at $5. I do have a bit of a backup right now and I'm getting through them as fast as I can. But if you want to lock in the price, you can go ahead and order them. Or if you want something special, go ahead and contact me. I've been doing a ton of soul retrievals and Akashic records and this chakra tarot journey, which is a journey through the chakras using tarot cards, which is pretty cool. All right. So here we go. We're going to start with Gemini. And let's see what we got. Wow. Well, somebody just had this Ten of Swords. I want to say it was Pisces person. Some of you may be dealing with the Pisces. Okay, Gemini. Also here, Aries, Scorpio, fire, and Leo, which is fire. Okay. I think in the past you felt very, very lonely in this connection. I think you, again, from the introduction, I think your person just was really withholding. They went through a transformation and are still going through it, I believe. And I don't think that they're talking about it with you. I do think that they have psychic senses. And spiritually, they're very powerful. You're a soul family. You are twin flames for sure. And, you know, you're at a 9, they're at a 1. And so I do think this is the ace that they want to make an offer with you. You seem to have some past trauma around being betrayed, especially I think from a masculine energy, that you'll need to deal with before this can move forward. Because this is so much masculine energy on this side. I think they're just triggering this in you. And you do want to accept this, but the past has been about you feeling like a victim and very sad about what went on. And that is going to have to be something that is ended. Like, you cannot continue to be a victim in the victim mentality. When we are in a victim mentality, it means that our inner child is in control. And that wound that the inner child has is the one running the show. Oh, man. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. We had this already. Oh, and I did forgot. I'm sorry, Gemini. Sorry, this is Libra. I forgot to get you one of these each. I already put your cards away because it was so clear to me. Express your love. So some of you may feel like in a place where you can express some love, or your person may express some love to you tomorrow. And Star Mother. If some of you are mothers, this is a special message for you. It may be also that in healing your father wounds, your mother may play a part, or you may have to reparent yourself, which is very, very common. I do work with inner children wounds, so if you'd like to contact me, then I'd love to work with you. My Fiverr link is down below. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ouch. Hi, Libra. So, holy moly. Many of you are dealing with a water sign who has some air in their chart, or a Capricorn. There's a lot of messages coming through here. I'm sorry if this Three of Swords is something you're currently going through. This is a spiritual test for you to pass. Your person is very unhappy without you. They feel incredibly drawn to you. They really want to tell you this, but they're fighting it with everything that they have. I think they're withholding all communication from you. And it's just your job right now to sit in the grace and gratitude of and readiness is what they're saying. They are going to come and talk to you. I do not think they're going to make you the offer that you want. And again, I think I said this yesterday. I think it's going to be, there's going to be some truths and there's going to be some not truths. And, you know, whereas you once saw them as this king, I think now you're looking at them more as a page, which, to be honest, in the twin flame relationship, taking them off the pedestal is really one of the best things you can do. So let's get one of each of these cards. You do need to process this heartache you're having, because I think it means you're having your guard up, even though Spirit is leading you in the right direction. The initiation, a rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred, and the Akasha. That came out for water signs. So I think many of you are dealing with water signs. Anything on the Three of Hearts? There's nothing behind this offer. They just come and talk to you, and then pay attention to the red flags, finances and career. They aren't in the place that they want to be. So that's the short answer, is that they see you like this and they're like, I cannot provide that for her. And they are being led by Spirit. Spirit is also leading you. You two are in a spiritual test right now. So really think about the moves that you make, okay? And we have Aquarius. Aquarius, you need to take the lead. Your person would like to work with you towards this. You've got just so many pentacles here. And Pisces card. Ton of pentacles. You may be dealing with a Pisces with an earth moon, or the opposite way around. I think you're just not, like, you're not wanting to really deal with them right now. They want to deal with you, but I think you just want to be stable. I think you want to recover and rest and be, I think you want to be, you're trying to move on. And your person is really, you know, in a lot of ways, they used to get all wrapped up in their mind about, could they be valuable enough for you? And they thought that they weren't. So they never made this offer they wanted to make. But I think that they've been working on themselves and they've been working on their money. And I think now things are shifting. So you might be seeing them in a different light. You may be, oh, I gotta get my other cards, I keep forgetting. You may be seeing them as quite a bit more valuable. Like, I think they moved from the Page to the Knight. And I think they moved from like the Page of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting off of this. Deception, heart-to-heart conversations. So they could have been putting on a lot of bravado, a lot of facade, and not really telling you their feelings. Because when you have so many pentacles, sometimes, and especially the Eight of Swords, you know, you tend to kind of withhold and you get trapped in fear. The Great Gathering. Yeah, see, they have the collaboration card and transformation. Yeah, I think they've gone through a big transformation. And you're going to see them quite a bit differently. So I hope that helps you. Thank you for air signs. I'm going to move on now to earth signs. And we will be drawing 2 each of these, the romance oracles and the work your light cards. Then I will, I'm not doing a good job of this at all because I drew so many cards this time. Okay, so we will be drawing 3 oracle and 6 tarot, and then we will draw 1 of each of these for the individual signs, and we have some, you know, to talk about right now. I'm going to talk about an overview of the earth signs, and they're telling me that you're being very strong right now. I do want to mention there's 1 more day left on my Fiverr special. They start at $5. It's the twin flame gigs are half off. And also I do custom things like soul retrieval, Akashic record reading, and SRT therapy. If you're interested in those higher level ones, contact me personally and tell me what your situation is. Remember, it only takes 1 twin to do the healing, and then for both of you, because you share a chakra system and energy. The energy is always like a bank between the 2 of you, right? So it kind of goes in alignment with this card. You know, align your life with who you are now. Like, what needs to go? There is this longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. I could definitely see the Aquarian new moon and all those planets in Aquarian with the conjunction being an activating trigger for feeling very homesick in terms of like galactic home. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I'm not going to talk about anyone new coming into your life because I talk about the twin flame. So one thing, you know, I say that and then I'm going to say something about it, but one thing is, the closer you get in vibration to your twin, the closer you get in vibration to your soul family. And so a lot of the time, a soulmate that is very, very close in vibration to you and your twin, which are the exact same frequency, will be brought in. And then you will have the choice of being with them. Now, soulmates are always different than twin flames because with a twin flame, it's the exact same energy. So you can never have that fear-based relationship where you have those butterflies and all of that good stuff that we associate with love, which is actually fear, because that just pushes them away. You have to get rid of all of that for the twin to come into your life and stay there. Now, a lot of the times what happens is they come in, they get our energy to soar way up, we feel all these feelings, and that pushes them away, and then they go away and we're angry and we get out of that love feeling, and it's just a cycle of up and down and back and forth. And what this is saying is, like, you need to love yourself enough to get out of that situation. And that means learning how to control your energy from surging up and down like that. Because that's what we're used to doing. We're used to having those surges, and we're used to calling that love, but that is not love. It is actually fear, because if you were in true unconditional love, there would be absolutely nothing to fear whatsoever. Okay, I'm going to start with Taurus. Four of Wands in reverse. Hi, Taurus. 10 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Oh, my goodness. One of the air signs just got that card. And Scorpio got this card. So we're going to say some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio. You're having very sexual feelings towards them. There's very much this desire to provide something for you. Very stable. Very much in accordance with how they see you. I think up until now, and maybe even now, they've been coming at you in a very, very sexual energy. You know, correlating to the sacral chakra. And they're trying to change that. They're trying to fix whatever wounding created this understanding of relationships. And they are trying to do the work. You know, there is the possibility of the 10 of Cups in this relationship, and you need to be gentle about it. You don't need to shut them down and to, you know, shame them for what they thought they were doing the right thing. You can say it delicately. That's not the way that I want to be approached. To the warrior woman. So it is again telling you to get out of fear and into love. And like when we're in love, we talk to people in true love. We talk to people with gentleness and delicacy, and we don't want to hurt people. And if that is something you grew up with, where you were used to being treated that way when people wanted to correct your behavior, then really look at that, okay? 3, 3, 3, 3. Hi, Virgo. Okay, I think Libra had this 2 cards, maybe. The chameleon came out again. We're getting so many repeating cards. Ooh, again, I see Virgo trying to do their own thing, trying to manifest their own fairy tale, and your person wondering, where the hell have you gone? Where are you? Why are they so drawn to you? Why do they want you so badly? Why won't you answer their texts? Why won't you answer their calls? What is going on? They're so unhappy. They've made plans for, you know, to be with you, and you're just off doing your own thing. You know, I think if you got triggered and you ran away, then you need to look at whatever is triggering you, because this person has very, very big feelings for you. You could be dealing with a water sign or a Capricorn or a Leo, but they are trying to start over, and you are just literally facing away from them in every aspect, trying to manifest a better reality. But it is kind of putting you in a running energy, which I think is making you feel more safe. Yeah, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. There's a real indication here in this card too that you connect with nature and you allow your chakras to be very centered and to absorb like some very positive vibes. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep in this relationship to keep going. This is what they think. They think that you don't love them anymore, and they are trying desperately to kind of start over and reinvent themselves. And it is probably going to trigger them to have more of a spiritual awakening. So, you know, think about if you're running from wounding or if you're truly running from, you know, them. What's pushing you away? Look at all this green and red. Okay. 3547. Hi, Capricorn. So your person is feeling a bit of pain. I do think like I'm hearing like pain and pleasure because they are trying to please you. They are trying to win here. I think you're just really in your divine feminine nature. I think you went through some sort of pretty big epiphany about who you are and how you want to be in this life. And you both have 1 cards, 10 cards that turn into 1 cards. And I do think there's, you know, your person wants to come forward to you in Page of Swords energy, and you're the Queen of Wands. So there could be an age difference here. This could be a Scorpio or an air sign or a fire sign. I'm feeling you are in your Queen of Wands energy because of this black cat sitting here. Passion. Yes. Your person is feeling so much passion towards you. They're seeing you as this beautiful Queen of Wands, a wish fulfillment. They want to give to you. They want to have victory. But you're not really giving them very much. Unbound. Yeah, you're releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. That's what I'm getting with this death card. You're going through some sort of spiritual epiphany. It's not, I don't think it's as much of an awakening as it is who you are as a divine feminine, and really kind of bringing that into, out into the light. So I want to thank you for being here. I hope that helps you. And just know your person wants to come forward and talk to you. If you do want to work with me more, I have my Fiverr gigs on sale until tomorrow. They start at $5, and that link is below. And then I do all sorts of other stuff too. So I am going now to move on to fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. Hello, fire signs. I hope you're doing well. If you're new to my channel, I'm going to draw 2 of each of these decks and talk about the overall guidance for fire signs. And then we're going to draw 6 tarot and 3 oracle, plus 1 more of each of these decks I'm using now to talk about the individual signs and give you specific guidance about what's going on. I do work with twin flames, so this is not going to be a reading like, you know, forget about them, someone new's coming in, because that's not how it works with twin flames. You don't get to get rid of them no matter how hard you try if it's a twin flame relationship. They are with you, they are you, and there's really nothing you can do about it except learn to do the work. And here, step up and lead, right? Trust that the situation is calling for you to have faith. How are you being called to step up and lead? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So you're definitely having a ascension in your spiritual gifts. You definitely are in this priestess energy. And you're definitely finding some of your soul tribe to connect with somehow and engage with. You know, engagement, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's marriage right now. That's not a very frequent occurrence, you know, all the time in twin flames. It is a journey, called a journey for a reason, because it does require, you know, you to be triggered and then to grow and expand and then to be triggered again and do the healing work and learn to love yourself unconditionally first. And then, you know, at the end of it all is the physical relationship comes very last with the twin flame. No one likes to hear that, but that is the case. And if you rush it, then all you're going to be is in a very unhealed twin flame relationship, which will put all toxic relationships to shame. So, you know, very, very painful to be an unhealed twin trying to be in a union, because it's just triggering. So what I try to do is practically help you about where's your opportunity for growth, where is your twin's opportunity for growth, how can you see this relationship and trust it, right? Because doubt is one of the hallmarks of twin flame relationships. And, you know, if you don't have some doubts about it, I would be very wary to actually accepting it as a twin flame. That being said, if you've been on the journey for a while, I think you get to know that it actually is real. And you just know it in your heart. All right, you may be dealing with a Scorpio, Libra, water sign. Your person is seeing the big picture and you are definitely in your psychic awareness or growing into it more now, surrendering. It's so amazing how the cards always match up to what comes up in the opening. So your person was really in a not so happy place. The good news is I think they were rewiring their subconscious and conscious minds around emotions. Oh yeah, I'm burping, so there's a lot of movement. Sorry, this happens with energy. When I get a lot of energy, I get burping, yawning, and all this stuff. You may, with this set of cards, I'm not laughing at you, it's just so strong. It's overwhelming energy. Have gone through a divorce or be going through a divorce. Because this definitely looks like an ending here and a surrendering to what is. You have a lot of masculine guidance around you. And all I'm really getting from this is that your person is trying to see this bigger picture. They're trying to move beyond their limited thinking of the past. And somehow they're being guided not to come forward to you right now. There's divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. If you are going through a bad breakup or a divorce, I think that they are a little bit afraid. Ooh, passion, and you deserve love. About coming in at this time. I think they are trying to be respectful and letting you finish up whatever needs to go on till this cycle ends, because they did have their own healing to go through and they're trying to do that. So if you need to rely on your father ancestors and spirit, or your actual father, or any father figure, that does look like it's very much available to you now. Man, this Queen of Wands is busy today. 4424. Hi, Leo. So this is probably you and your Queens of Wands energy. Oh, your person is manifesting you. you're allowing it. I think you're allowing it. I think you're going to accept it, even though it scares you. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's crazy. And up here you have 1, 3, and 5, 3. Okay, so I do think you're in kind of a quiet, accepting place of trying to come out of this guarded heart energy and be more engaged with people, but you're having some conflicts. Your person is trying to decide what to do with you. I do think he's manifesting you, but I also think there's an element of waiting in here. Let's get this card and see. Forgiving and learning, codependency. Okay. They don't want to be codependent with you. And they see you up-leveling. You're up-leveling your emotions. It is interesting. It's like 3 to 4 of Pentacles, but somehow it feels like up-leveling. And they're a little bit conflicted. Like they want this playful energy. Yeah, again with ancestor energy. The last pile just got that too. There's an ancestor energy around you, guiding you. I think your person finds you very, very passionate. And quite independent. And I'm not sure they know exactly what to do with you, but keep going with whatever you're working on, figuring out from unguarding your heart. And yeah, I think they'll come forward soon. Last but not least, Sagittarius. You have Pentacles, Jupiter, Page of Swords, and Cancer. High-level spiritual guidance, learning from the past, and trust in divine detours. You are your person's wish fulfillment. They desire a new start with you. However, they're not sure how to make that happen. They're not sure which way to go, and they're kind of waiting for the universe to give them some enlightenment. They do have this pentacle that they want to give you, and I do think you are ready to receive it. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart, and initiation. Rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred. I think Libra got that card. So you are in your inner temple, and the portal of your heart, wanting the wheel of fortune to turn in your favor. Release your ex and unrequited love. Again, there's a fear that you love someone else, you love someone more. You are still in love with the person that you're with, even though maybe it's just about money, or, you know, keeping the peace or something. And they do not know what to do with you yet. They are trying to figure it out, though. They are trying to learn from the past. So I do think you may hear something from them quite soon. It may not be exactly what you want. It may be more talking about the past than about the future. But anyway, if you'd like to work with me more, I am on Fiverr. My gigs are half off and through tomorrow, and they start at $5. I'm on Patreon and TikTok. Much love to you. Thank you so much for supporting me. It means the world to me.